all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you, for you, for you, for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you.
Winter's come and then they go, and we watch the melting snow. Sure, summer, fall, or spring, all the things you do give me a reason to build my world around you. Some men follow rainbows, I am told. Some men search for silver, some for gold. But I found my treasures in your soul, oh, honey, yeah. And all I ever need is you. Without love I'd never find a way ups and downs of every single day. And I won't sleep at night until you say, honey, all I ever need is you. La 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 la. La 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 la. The love you give me keeps me hanging on, honey. All I ever need is you. La 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 la. La 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 la. But I found my treasures in your soul, honey. All I ever need is you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you sing good. All I ever need is you.
All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, but I can't tell you why. The seasons spinning round again, the years keep rolling by.
It seems like I've been here before.
I can't remember when,
But I've got this funny feeling that I'll be back once again.
there's no straight lines make up my life, and all my roads have bends. There's no clear-cut beginnings, and so far no dead ends. I found you 1,000 times, I guess you've done the same. But then we'll lose each other, it's just like a children's game. And as I see you here again, the thought runs through my mind. Our love is like a circle.
Let's go round one more time.
All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The
wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do, and never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you feel just like I did, you probably walk around the block like a little kid. But kids don't know, they can only guess how hard it is to wish you happiness. I guess that love is like a Christmas card. You decorate a tree, you throw it in the yard, it decays and dies, then the snowmen melt. Well, I once knew love, I knew how love felt. Yeah, I knew love, love knew me. And when I walked, love walked with me. And I got no hate, and I got no pride. Well, I got so much love that I cannot hide. Yeah, I got so much love that I cannot hide. Say you drive a Chevy, say you drive a Ford, you say you drive around the town till you just get bored, and then you change your mind for something else to do, and your heart gets bored with your mind and it changes you. Well, it's a doggone shame, and it's an awful mess. I wish you'd love, I wish you happiness. I wish you love, I wish you happiness. I guess I wish you all the best.
Some things in life are bad, they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. Hey, always look on the bright side of life. Come on. Always look on the bright side of life. For life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your scene, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. So always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show, keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Come on, Brian, cheer up. Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Worst things happen at sea, you know. Always look on the right side. What you got to lose? You know, you come from nothing, you're going back to nothing. What you lost? Nothing. Look on the right side of life. Nothing will come from nothing, you know what I say? Cheer up, you old bugger. Come on, give us a quiz. There you are. See? It's the end of the film. Incidentally, this record's available in the foyer. Someone's got to live as well, you know. Alright, it's a lot. Let's get this place up there. Change this man within 3 weeks. What do you think pays for all this rubbish? Never make the money back, you know. I told him. I said to Bernie, I said, they'll never make that money back.
I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true, always. When the things you plan need a helping hand, I will understand. Always, always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, and not for just a year, but always.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. A precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils and snares, we have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first
But now
'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, amazing grace, how sweet the sound, how sweet the sound. I saved the rain, I saved the rain, like me. I was lost, but now I'm found, but now I am found. Was blind, was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, amazing grace, how sweet, how sweet the sound that saves, that saves, raise like me. I once was lost, but now, thank you, Jesus. Once was blind, but now I see. The Lord has promised good to me. His word, my hope, secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. Amazing grace, amazing grace, an amazing grace, how sweet that saved the wretch, that saved the wretch like me. Thank you, Jesus, you found me. You found me, Jesus. I once was blind. But now I see. Through many dangerous toils and snares, I have already
sweet the sound. Don't say like me. I once was lost, but Lord, I'm fine now. Thank God I'm fine. Was lost, but now I see.
Time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Now, do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythmic blues. I was a lonely teenage bronc and buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lenin read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. We were singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter-skelter in the summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. The land tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance. 'Cause the players tried to take the field, the marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was real the day the music died? We started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan's spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. He was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. And they were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. They were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die.
Nothing left for me of days that used to be. They're just a memory among my souvenirs. Some letters tied with blue, a photograph or two. I see a rose from you among A few more tokens rest within my treasure chest, and though they do their best to bring me consolation, I count them all apart, and as the teardrops start, I find a broken heart among my souvenirs. And as the teardrops start, I find a broken heart among my
my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come, let me love you, come love me again. My senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
Closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning, the light is dimming, and the dream is too.
return to the beginning. The light is dim and the dream is true. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Any dream will do.
You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by.
I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly Jimson weed. I'm back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law is right. Back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-I-oh, rocking to and fro, back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-I-eh, I go my way, back in the saddle again. I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly Jimson weed. I'm back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law is right. Back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-I-oh, rocking to and fro, back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-I-eh, I go my way, back in the saddle again.
Because you come to me with naught save love, and hold my hand and lift mine eyes above, a wider world of hope and joy I see. Because you come to me. Because you speak to me in accents sweet, I find the roses waking round my feet, and I am led through tears and joy to thee. Because you speak to me. Because God made thee mine, I'll cherish thee through light and darkness, through all time to be, and pray His love may make our love divine. Because God made thee mine.
いつしか忘れられたおじいの形見の三振床の間で誕生祝いの島酒にもたれて誇りを指で撫でて 緩んだ糸巻けば退屈でたまらなかった島唄が響いた鮮やかによみがえるあなたと過ごした日々は柔らかな愛しさでこの胸を突き破り咲いたのは三振の花テレビの斜め向かいのあなたがいた場所に座ればアルミの窓から夕月が昇る家族を眺めながら飲む酒はどんな味眠りにつく前の歌は誰の歌喜びも悲しみもいつの日か歌えるならこの島の土の中秋に泣き冬に耐え春に咲く三振の花島に暖かな風となり雨を呼び咲いたのは三振の花秋に泣き冬に耐え春に咲く三振の花
his love will be told in the bell's brave song when the bell in the lighthouse rings ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. When the bell in the lighthouse rings ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Upon the bitter green she walked, the hills above the town echoed to her footsteps as soft as eider down, waiting for her master to kiss away her tears, waiting through the years. Bitter green they called her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they called her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Some say he was a sailor who died away at sea. Some say he was a prisoner who never was set free. Lost upon the ocean, he died there in the mist, dreaming of a kiss. Bitter green they called her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they called her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. But now the bitter green is gone, the hills have turned to rust. There comes a weary stranger, his tears fall in the dust, kneeling by the churchyard in the autumn mist, dreaming of a kiss. Bitter green they called her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they called her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Bitter green they called her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they called her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home.
Bless them more, bless them more, the long and the short and the tall. Bless all the sergeants and WO1s, bless all the corporals and their thinking sons, 'cause we're saying goodbye to them all, as back to their billets they crawl. You'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up, my lads, bless them all.
Bless them all, bless them all, the long and the short and the tall. Bless all the sergeants and WO1, bless all the corporals and their ranking sons, 'cause we're saying goodbye to them all, as back to their billets they crawl. You'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up, my lads, bless them all.
We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Have you any dirty washing, mother dear? We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be wet or fine, we'll just rob along without a care. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, if the Siegfried line's still there. Kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major. Tuck me in my little wooden bed. We all love you, Sergeant Major. When we hear you bawling, show a leg. Don't forget to wake me in the morning and bring me round a nice hot cup of tea. Kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major, be a mother to me. Kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major. Tuck me in my little wooden bed. We all love you, Sergeant Major. When we hear you bawling, show a leg. Don't forget to wake me in the morning and bring me round a nice hot cup of tea. Kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major, be a mother to me.
How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea?
How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see?
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry?
answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Baby likes to rock it like a boogie woogie choo choo train.
She don't know what she's doing, but she tries to do her best. She got the boogie, woogie, woogie spread all over the place. Got a stack to the ceiling, got a stick in your face. You know my baby likes to rock it like a boogie, woogie, choo-choo train. Baby likes to rock it. Baby likes to rock it. Baby likes to rock it like a boogie, woogie, choo-choo train. She got the boogie, woogie, woogie spread all over the place. Got a stack to the ceiling, got a stick in your face. My baby likes to rock it like a boogie, woogie, choo-choo train. She said her name was emergency and asked to see my gun. Said her telephone number was 911. Got Brother Jimmy on the TV, killer on the stereo. Said if you wanna get it, you got to let it go. She got the boogie, woogie, woogie spread all over the place. Got a stack to the ceiling, got a stick it in your face. You know my baby likes to rock it like a boogie, woogie, choo-choo train. Baby likes to rock it. Baby likes to rock it. Baby likes to rock it like a boogie woogie choo-choo train. She got the boogie woogie woogie spread all over the place. Got a stack to the ceiling, got a stick it in your face. You know my baby likes to rock it like a boogie woogie choo-choo train. Baby likes to rock it. Baby likes to rock it. Baby likes to rock it like a boogie woogie choo-choo train. She got the boogie woogie woogie spread all over the place. Got a stack to the ceiling, got a stick it in your face. You know my baby likes to rock it like a boogie woogie choo-choo train. My baby likes to rock it like a boogie woogie choo-choo train.
Well, I'm in love with your dungarees, red checkered shirt, now if you please. A boogie, 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 boogie country girl. Yeah, well, you know what I mean, my boogie, boogie country girl. Well, it's Saturday night and I just got paid. Don't worry about the money that I'm not gonna save on my boogie, 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 boogie country girl. Ah, you know what I mean, my boogie, boogie country girl.
Yeah, rock and roll. Well, you know it's Saturday night and I just got paid. I'm fooled about the money that I'm not gonna save. My boogie, woogie, boogie, 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 woogie country girl. Well, you know what I mean, my boogie, woogie country girl. Boogie, woogie now. Boogie, boogie, baby. When your hips start rocking and your knees start knocking, with my boogie, 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 boogie country girl, easy now. Western boogie, a 50s rock and roll boogie, a good old blues boogie woogie. You know what I mean with my boogie woogie country girl. Let's go one time. She's my boogie woogie boogie 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 woogie country girl. Yeah, she's my boogie woogie boogie woogie boogie woogie country girl. Well, you know what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl.
He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowin' reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he couldn't jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. A toot, a toot, a tooty-la-da, tooty blows it eight to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. He makes a company jump when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. And when he plays boogie woogie bugle, he was busy as a bee. And when he plays, he makes the company jump eight to the bar. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Do 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 da da do da da do do. He blows it eight to the bar. He can't blow a note if the bass and guitar isn't with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. To sleep with boogie every night and wakes them up the same way in the early bright. They clap their hands and stamp their feet because they know how he plays. When someone gives him a beat, he really breaks it up when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Da 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 da. Jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
Born to lose, I've lived my life in vain. Every dream has only brought me pain. All my life I've always been so blue. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you. Born to lose, it seems so hard to bear. When I wake and find that you're not you've grown tired, and now you say we're through. Born to lose, and now I'm losing I've always been so blue. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you.
Goes and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all.
Say, what kind of beat is that? Man, that really spins my hat. Doesn't sound like boogie woogie, 'cause it's really got a beat. Seems to us that it's in force. Let us hear it just once more. Come on and latch onto that rhythm, because a solid four's my meat. Some folks like to hear 8-beat rhythm. I don't go for that stuff no more. Anytime you really want to send me, bounce me, brother, with a solid 4. Come on in, the whole place is jumping. Everybody's out on the floor. If you want to keep the rhythm pumping, bounce me, brother, with a solid 4. The boogie woogie was never like this. We got a new beat that no one can miss. If boogie woogie sent you like I think it did, 4 to the bar will flip your lid. Move the tables and roll the rug up. Shut the windows and lock the door. While I try to dig the little brown jug up, bounce me, brother, with a solid 4. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Clang, the joint is jumping as it never did before. Clang, 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 they're saying, bounce me, brother, with a solid 4. The boogie woogie was never like this. We got a new beat that no one can miss. If boogie woogie sent you like I think it did, 4 to the bar will flip your lid. Move the tables and roll the rug up. Shut the windows and lock the door. While I try to dig the little brown jug up, bounce me, brother, with a solid 4.
Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of my plight. For at the time of writing it, I'm not a pretty sight. My body is all black and blue, my face a deathly grey. And I write this note to say why I am not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. But tossing them down from such a height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he is an awkward sod. And he said I had to cart them down the ladders in me hod. Well, clearing all these bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured a rope below. But in me haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. And so when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead. And clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. I shot up like a rocket, and to my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody barrel coming down. Well, the barrel broke me shoulder, as to the ground it sped. And when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with me head. But I clung on tightly, numb with shock from this almighty blow, while the barrel spilled out half its bricks some 14 floors below. Now when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. But I clung on tightly to the rope, me body racked with pain, and halfway down I met the bloody barrel once again. The force of this collision halfway down the office block caused multiple abrasions and a nasty case of shock. But I clung on tightly to the rope as I fell towards the ground, and I landed on the broken bricks the barrel had scattered round. Well, as I lay there on the floor, I thought I'd passed the worst, but the barrel hit the pulley wheel, and then the bottom burst. A shower of bricks rained down on me, I didn't have a hope. As I lay there bleeding on the ground, I let go the bloody rope. The barrel now being heavier, it started down once more. It landed right across me as I lay there on the floor. It broke 3 ribs in my left arm, and I can only say, I hope you'll understand why I am not at work today.
God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there. Easy. Let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the son I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on and on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give, let him be. Let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home.
The girls today in society go for classical poetry. So to win their hearts you must quote with these Aeschylus and Euripides. But the poet of them all, who will start 'em simply raving, is the poet people call the Bard of Stratford-on-Avon. Brush up your Shakespeare, start quoting him now. Brush up your Shakespeare, and the women you will wow. Just declaim a few lines from Othello, and they'll think you're a heck of a fella. If your blonde won't respond when you flatter her, tell her what pony told Cleopatra. And if still to be shocked she pretends well, just remind her that all's well that ends well. Brush up your Shakespeare, and they'll all kowtow. Brush up your Shakespeare, start quoting him now. Brush up your Shakespeare, and the women you will bow. If your girl is a Washington Heights dream, treat the kid to a Midsummer's Night Dream. If she fights when her clothes you are mussing, what a clothes much you do about nothing. If she says your behavior is heinous, kick her right in the Coriolanus. Brush up your Shakespeare, and they'll all kowtow. And they'll all kowtow. Think so? And they'll all kowtow. I trow. And they'll all kowtow. I'm busting.
ranch is just a branch of nowhere junction to me. Give me the city where living's pretty and the gals wear finery. Oh, east is east and west is west, and the wrong un I have chose. Let's go where you keep on wearing those frills and flowers and buttons and bows, rings and things and buttons and bows. Don't bury me in this prairie, take me where the cement flows. Let's move down to some big town where they love a gal by the cut of her clothes, and you'll stand out in buttons and bows. I love you in buckskin or skirts that you homespun, but I love you longer, stronger, where your friends don't tote a gun. My bones denounce the buckboard bounce, and the cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose where gals keep using those silks and satins and linen that shows, and you're all mine in buttons and bows. Don't bury me in this here prairie, take me where the cement rolls. Let's move down to that big town where they love a girl by the cut of her clothes, and you stand out in buttons and bows.
Those wide open spaces don't suit me like a roof. I will love you longer, stronger, where the stake ain't on the hook.
Well, that follows. My bones denounce the buckboard bounce, and that cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose where gals keep using those silks and satins and linen that shows, and you're all mine in buttons and bows. And another thing, give me Eastern trimming where women are women in high silk hose and peekaboo clothes and French perfume that rocks the room, and buttons and bows, buttons and bows, buttons and bows, buttons and bows.